So these guys are from the same Shaolin Kung Fu school. The taller guy, blue gloves, has trained for 2 years. The shorter guy has trained for 5 years. So, although if you, wow, taller guy got some combos. Shorter guy looks a lot awkward. You know, a lot of times, oh my goodness, look at these combos by blue gloves, taller guy, finding all the right angles. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I would expect a person that trains in the combat sports at the Shaolin Kung Fu school to be very formidable like this. Look at this. The guy with the white shirt who's been training for 5 years, I get a feeling he probably does most of the performance stuff. That's why he's not as good despite training for longer. It's got to be that, man. So far, the only thing he has is leg kicks. His punches don't land. See, both his hands move at the same time. And look at that, he just fell. So it's looking not good for the shorter dude, man. The shorter dude, I think he can use this word. He's a little chubby too, man. I don't think he has the right conditioning either. So it's not like he can outlast the taller dude, right? So, nice leg kick. I think so far we've only seen, tall guys like, you leg kick me, I'm going to spin kick you. You see that back fist? Saw that back fist, guys? A lot of Kung Fu forms, right? Not just Shaolin, a lot of Kung Fu forms have those hammer back fists. So, in a pinch, when you have to rely on what you do most, you're probably going to throw something like that. So, very interesting. I get a feeling the white shirt guy is just one of those guys, does mostly performative stuff. Now, obviously he has sparred, right? You can tell he has sparred. Like, it's not like he got hit once and he doesn't know what to do. But still, he has no idea how to deal with someone who has combos. He has no idea how to deal with someone who basically does this for a living. So, very interesting, right? Even within the Shaolin Kung Fu systems, I will show you guys where they're from. There's a big difference, big discrepancy. Man. Dude, look at him over swinging. Yeah, I think he's a little discouraged. I don't blame him. Now the shirt comes off. He's trying, right, crosses. But, man, look at that roundhouse kick. Shorter guy telegraphs his roundhouse kicks, too. He doesn't know how to angle off either, right? He only knows how to move back. So, every time there's an exchange, he throws a kick, he moves back, right, into striking range. You see that? Yeah, ooh, look at that push. Ooh, look at this. Dude. This younger student's like, I'm going to beat you up for hazing me when I first got into the school. So, yeah, I think, yep, it's basically victory for the younger student who's only been training for 5 years. Oh, they said it. Did you guys see it? Jerry from Fight Commentary Breakdowns, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but they tried to cut the last part out, but some of the subtitles still came through. And what it said was one person studied more the dance through the performance at the Shaolin Kung Fu School. The other person was more combat sports. So now we know. I predicted and I called it. Next thing to know is, what is the school? A lot of you know that when Jet Li filmed Shaolin Temple, it got a lot of the Shaolin Kung Fu, a lot of the Kung Fu back into that area, because that area, after the Shaolin Temple was burned down multiple times and during the Cultural Revolution, it got defaced. There was nothing really there. Now, some people argue that along the way to the temple, there were still schools even before Jet Li filmed Shaolin Temple. But I would argue that most of these schools that are along the way now to Shaolin Temple that teach Kung Fu are probably riding the wave after Jet Li filmed Shaolin Temple. So this is a school that's pretty close, as in 30 miles driving from Shaolin Temple. So it's definitely a school that probably has some Shaolin Kung Fu roots. It is as authentically Shaolin as you can get from the actual area around Shaolin Temple. Yanlu is what they're called. Yanlu. That's the school. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, unfortunately, if you want to be the guy who can throw down, you got to train, right? And there's smarter ways to spar. There's not so smart ways to spar, but you do have to spar a little bit. Okay, guys, Fight Commentary Breakdowns, please leave your comments, man. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope the YouTube algorithm, please promote this.